Okay, hello and welcome to probably the biggest mod pack that I think I will ever play. So this is called Mystic's Monstrosity. It's a mod pack with over 1,400 mods. You heard that right, 1,400 mods. So, 1,400 mods, and as you can tell, it's a little bit laggy. Thankfully, it starts us off with some stuff. I don't know why it starts us off with so much stuff, but it does. I don't know why at all, but fair enough. You know, it's helpful because there's a lot of mods in here and it's a little scary. There's a lot of stuff going on. But supposedly we have one unspent skill point, so let's, which button is it? Well, I couldn't actually figure out what that was for, but also something interesting. We started on day 2, which was something that I wasn't expecting. I also am seeing that there's a quest page. Let's start here. Oak log, small starter package. We get a inception upgrade and a stack upgrade. Omega. What the heck? Ah, yes, the starter items. We get the Akashic Tome to have infinite knowledge that stores all of the books of everything. We need an oak log to get nothing. And we start off with an Omega stack upgrade limit, which moves it to the max integer. And then Lexico Botanica, we need to get one for a loot crate emergency gear. Let's leave this open. So we're gonna need to do sophisticated. I need to make these? Okay, interesting. Let's just put our backpacks in there, I guess. Put an Akashic Tome in there. I don't really know exactly what our goal is for this, but we're gonna try and survive. Oh, okay. We're gonna just try and survive, however long we really can, because this is kind of insane. I don't really know exactly what, it's just so many mods. By the way, if you want to play this yourself, the link will be in the description. Not many people are going to be able to play it at all. If not, most people are not going to be able to play it nearly as smoothly as I can, unfortunately. It's just absurd. This is such an absurd mod pack. It is way too many mods, but honestly, it should be quite interesting to see how this goes for this 100 days. I think first we should just, I'm gonna use the entire flint axe to see, wait, there's item levels? Excuse me? What happens when we level it up? What do I need to get for it to level up? More XP. Okay, so we just mine a couple trees. Will this work? Would this work? Come on now. Oh. No, one more. Okay. Did we get it? 82 out of 82 XP. We gotta level up. We gotta level up. Okay. Oh wait. Plus attack damage and durability. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to min-max this. I'm gonna look through JEI to see what the very best swords and everything else can possibly be, because this is gonna, we're gonna go absolutely insane. This is gonna go crazy. Oh shoot, it's nighttime already. We should probably get to somewhere safe. I don't know what mobs are gonna come out. I was not expecting to be just looking through JEI for that long. So I was modifying and making sure that we got everything, so we have a goal for this, because there's some stupid good items that we can find that I really want to do. Also, iron ore. This is gneiss, stone, colorful caves. Interesting. Stack size 109. Excuse me. Is there a crafting table on a stick? There better be. Crafting table on a stick. Perfect. Okay, now we can get ourselves... Don't know why I'm making more sticks, but I am. Okay, so we get ourselves a wooden pickaxe. Okay, let's vein mine you. Our wooden pickaxe is broken. Okay, let's chuck you out. We can hopefully make ourselves good old-fashioned stone pickaxe. Great. Okay. Dope. Okay, we're at the Stone Age, and now we can harvest the iron. Let's harvest the coal. We got a cracked jade from Apotheosis. Interesting. Okay, cool. It's a start. It's a start. That's all that matters. We're starting where we're at. I'm gonna grab some twigs, and I think that now we should probably try and find some place to go mining. Or, you know, we can just mine on the mountainside. I mean, that works for me if there's a bunch of iron out here. This is dope. Okay, for free. Let's just see how much iron we can get just from the outside of this, because it's looking like there's a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm being attacked. Ow, that hurt real bad. We got an aluminum aluminum wood longbow. Okay, I thought it said weed for some reason. That was weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try and heal up. That was scary. Those guys just came out of nowhere. I don't even know where they were at. Like, it was just crazy. Okay, let's eat up our food to try and increase our health, and then we can make ourselves our iron pickaxe and work from there. Oh no, I'm being attacked by a baby friggin' skeleton. Okay. I don't want to be set on fire. Ow. That really hurt. Ow! What the heck, dude? This guy's kiting me. What? He's running away, too. I don't... Bro just jumped off and deaded himself. That's absurd. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's hopefully make our pickaxe. Come on. Okay, we've got our iron pickaxe. We can harvest dense emerald ore. We can get some emeralds. And then we can get started. Hopefully... Oh shoot, we're running out of water too. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to keep the water. This is gonna be horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna, like, it's a good horrendous, but like still, this is gonna be absurd. It's gonna take so much. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out what I can do to keep water like in my inventory. Oh wait, I have water in my inventory. I'm stupid. You know what? Just make sure that I remember that I can just drink water. You know, that's a thing that I can do. We just got a rare iron sword. Honestly, pretty dope. I'm happy about that. That's sick. Okay, let's try and harvest some more iron and let's just see exactly how much iron we can get from this mountain. Uh-oh, there's another skeleton. Okay, come on. There. Wait, we one-shot it with the sword? What kind of... Whoa. Uh-oh. That was bad. Don't hit me off the mountain. Okay, we do 10 damage per hit with the sword on a good day. There, okay. That worked really well. Okay. We survived another encounter. This is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. This is like this is such a crazy mod pack. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a little bit. We've got a bunch of raw iron, but I also found a ruby, which is quite crazy because it's got recover 0.4 life on hit. It's also just got a bunch of other different things. So I think that my mining, we can just get so much stuff, which is kind of crazy. And so I think I'm just gonna keep mining on this mountain until I've harvested as much as I possibly can. But let's find out right now if we can make emerald armor. And we can. Oh my gosh. Perfect. And it's actually pretty darn strong too. So let's get ourselves some leggings and a helmet, just so that we don't have to worry too much about, you know, taking a ton of damage. They will level up apparently as well. I don't know exactly how those work, but they will, so that's pretty cool. Also, our pickaxe is level 4, almost level 5, and as of right now that adds 1.133 durability, but over time apparently it's just gonna keep getting better, so I don't fully know, but it's looking pretty dope right now. Ooh, and there's another dense emerald ore that we can finish off our set, you know, with a little bit of booties. Perfect. You'll love to see it. We can check out those. Start storing most of the stuff in our our backpack's massive. Free 3 netherite backpacks is kind of crazy. I guess the mod pack is still in development, because again, I mean, it's 1,500 mods, so it's gonna be a bit until it's fully released, but like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so dope. This iron ore is glowing. What does that mean? Huh? Did I mess something up? Okay, there's more iron over... I don't know. Well, you know, I think that's plenty of iron, but we can go through the stuff that I ended up finding that we're gonna try and make our goal to be. So, we want the Princess Twinkle Star, which is an RGB Gaming certified 51 attack damage, 9 attack speed, with +3 entity reach and a 12% crit chance base. This is absurd, and to get it, we need to combine the Matrix Hyperblade with a Radium Sword, with a Helios Blade, with an Angerite Sword, with a Neon Blade, with a Cobalt Sword, with a Platinum Sword, with a Prism Sword, with a Wooden Sword. To get the Matrix Hyperblade, we need to get some Matrix upgrade templates and a Matrix Opal, which we get from Matrix, which is incredibly rare. There's one roll per thing, and you can get a max of 1. Thankfully, I think luck and stuff works with it. To get the Matrix upgrade templates, we just need calcite and diamonds, which is super easy. To get the Supreme Ultimate Blade, we need unobtainium, which is a whole thing. It's essentially a whole thing. We also need meteorite to get the armor. It's a bunch of stuff. But I think for now, I want to try and find a good biome for us to make our base in. Ooh, there's a mob spawner right here. Let's try and break it, and then we can get the loot from underneath it. I just want to get the loot, honestly. That's the main thing. Iron, we got a spawner, we got ourselves some spirit orbs as well. Maybe down here, you know what? Let's just focus on leveling up for now. Because underground, we can get XP from taking out mobs. Ow. Okay. Wait, 2 unspent points. Excuse me? Oh my gosh. What the heck is wrong with the baby skeletons underground? What is going on? I don't know what to do. How do I get out of here without insta-exploding? Because I think the moment I let my shield down... Oh, they're fighting now. Maybe we can get up here. We can try and... How do I heal up? Shoot. I don't know how to heal. How do I heal? We got a loot pouch, which is cool, I guess. Iron axe, I can check out the flint one. I don't know what else to do, really. It's a little bit of a predicament, huh? Do I drink water? Oh my gosh, I heal when I have water saturation and normal. Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, we can at least, we have 9 points in here that we can do. So we gotta choose a class first, I guess. Hunter, 15% chance to get 100% extra mob loot. Miner, block break speed if you have a pickaxe in hand. We can get stuff from those. What are the final, +1 gem sockets, plus damage per gem. That's gem stuff. Is there anything that actually gives us, like, a benefit to getting things? Or not really? Okay, crafted equipment, extra durability. I think we just have to start with Hunter. There's nothing really else. Wait, 10% chance to get 100% gems from ore. You know what? I think we have to go for that. I don't think there's another way that I could do this, you know? I think I just have to do that. For just... because it's just too good, you know? Gems inserted into weapon, effect power. Wait, that way I can just go crazy with the extra health increase from using rubies. So I can take my ruby and we can make a smithing table. And then we add a stick to it so we can make it on a stick, right? This works, right? It should, right? Please? Perfect. So then we do this, and then we plop that in, and then we recover life on hit, which is perfect because now what we can do is I will regenerate so long as I'm hitting things, which means I can go down and I can fight the mobs. Okay, please work. Please don't one-shot me. We're just gonna go down. We're gonna try and go get the loot. Our main goal is to just get loot. And we have a high chance of getting stuff or gems from the ores, which is perfect. Coup de grace. They were sleeping. They didn't suspect a thing. They deserved what they got because they were sleeping on the job. Next time you should keep your eyes peeled for just in... Uh-oh. Hey now, that's not very chill. There we go. We got some stuff. Okay, we got some extra bones. Got some extra iron. Just chuck that iron in there. We're gonna check out the helmet, but... Why are they so fast? I can't hit mob souls yet, but we also got a rare tier already? Okay. Oh, more mobs. Okay, we can get some extra XP too, which is perfect for getting increased levels. That guy has a gun. This dude's shooting a blunderbuss at me. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, as long as I'm continually doing damage, I don't necessarily know if I can die. So we should be able to just keep hitting. The skeletons are gonna continue to be little, like, baby boys and try and run away, but we can continue just tanking everything. Got some fabric? Okay. What the heck are you... Ent? Uh-oh, that guy has a lot of health. Uh-oh. What the... Why are they so fast? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, why is there a sorcerer? Could you not, please? Kind sir, kind sorcerer, you're already dead. Please just leave me alone. I'm just trying to survive. Like, please, pretty please. I would really appreciate it if you guys would just, like... For chance, just, like, leave me alone, maybe? There's a creeper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why are the skeletons so darn... They just love running away. They just run away whenever they can. It's so annoying. Okay, we got some adhesive bandages. We got some adhesive bandages. It's the wear immunity. Okay, I mean, shoot. That's dope. We got an iron pickaxe, level 7. Current one's level 7. That's crazy. We got another flawed gem. We got a cracked gem. We got some seeds. We got some iron. Scroll of astral. We got a 0, I guess. Can I combine these to upgrade their level, or does that just reset them? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm just waiting for daytime. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm just running. We're just gonna get away. What the heck is this? Wait, lava is see-through now. Okay, cool. I mean, that's as it should be, to be honest. Let's just be real. There's a chest here, though. Grab this. Orichalcum smithing template? Is that what I just said? Still need some more stuff, though. What can we really do? I need to find a place to build a base that's not gonna, like, get me absolutely annihilated by fastest mobs of all time. Oh my gosh, that guy's armored. We're not gonna deal with any of them. We're just gonna run. And yes, I know that it's lagging and that it's easier to run away when it's lagging like this, and that's why I'm running away when it's lagging like this, because I can. Okay? It's not my fault. The game is stupid. It's very laggy. There's just a lot of going on. It's tough, okay? Now let's grab another free flawed ruby. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. And now all we need to do is continue to go up, and then we can upgrade with some more points. I don't know how I spend the points in the lower left, but yeah, I don't fully know what's going on. We gotta get some more iron ore. Let's get free iron ore. Dope. And then we get a bunch of... Okay, 256 is this total stack limit, apparently, for inventory, which is confusing to me because usually it's 64. But fair enough, I guess. This is just absurd. Honestly, this place looks nice. I'm gonna make this our base. So let's gather some materials so we can hopefully make ourselves a nice looking place from here. Well, made a little bit of a house type of thing, and now we can make ourselves a leather canteen that we can start off with getting water. We've got ourselves a baked apple, some zombie zerky. I don't know why it's called zombie zerky, but fair enough. But the reason why I'm doing this is just so I can eat foods. to continually gain even more stuff. And now we should probably try and get a bed, maybe? Well, got our little base set up. Now I think we go and let's try and see if we can find some place to mine. I do think that I want to go down, and I want to see what we can get down underground. And of course, the main reason for that is because I want to get gems. But of course, that's not all it is, you know? Like, we want gems, but we also want to be able to go through. Also, is that a charged creeper? Scary. A baby charged creeper. Why is there a baby charged? Okay, you know what? That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We're just getting a bunch of chipped gems. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff down here, and then we're gonna have to go up. We're gonna have to go up after I probably should have brought... Okay, good. I still have my iron, so we can always repair a pickaxe. That's all that really matters, is that I can continually repair the pickaxe, because I want to continue upgrading my class, because apparently the level isn't an item level, it's the it's the level of the particular class. Also, we need to go get water quick before I pass away, so let's go do that. Uh-oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. It wouldn't let me drink. It wouldn't let me drink. What? Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We got our stuff back. We got our sword. We got that stuff. We got that. We could finally get ourselves some water. So we got water, and then we can clean it through that, which is perfect. Let's just do that real quick. You guys go there. And now it's time to go back underground to hopefully find ourselves some good, lucky, special things. Acceptable. I want it pure. Looks like there's a cave over there that we can check out first. We should also probably grab the fishes, just so we can eat the different kinds of fish. Because I do know that eating the different fishes does count towards eating different foods, which is perfect. Also grab a mulberry, which is dope. I love mulberries. It sounds delicious. I'm not gonna lie. I love mulberries. Okay, we've got that. Fire melon. I've chucked those out, but we just need to get ourselves some good stuff from the caves. The potassium I just mined has soulbound, and I don't know why. Ooh, I found a mineral hidden in the block. What? We found a free diamond and emerald in the block. That's dope. Okay. Well, that's sick. Let's, okay. You just gotta keep going down, and maybe we'll end up getting some pretty dope stuff. I'm trying to get enough of the gems to combine them into the next one so I can get an even better sword. But I don't fully know what to do quite yet. Well, I just spent so long mining that I forgot what I was even doing, but we ended up getting so many different ores. Now I just need to figure out which ones we can use to make good armor. Because the meteorite stuff comes from netherite, which comes from diamonds. So we could just make diamond stuff. I've got plenty of diamonds. Potentially there is some stronger stuff that I could end up using. But I want to see if I can make something better than netherite, or better than diamond, or better than emerald right this second. Well, supposedly the strongest things we can currently make are going to be Metesium pair of boots and a Metesium pickaxe, and that should supposedly be better. Of course, that is for mining higher tier stuff, because currently, of course, our diamond pickaxe has Fortune 4 because we found a Fortune 3 book, and then we traded with one of the goblins down there to turn it into Fortune 4 by combining a diamond pickaxe with it. But as of right now, Metesium gives us up to mining level 8, which is crazy good. The boots are pretty dope as well. And what we need to do now is we're going to make an amethyst helmet because it's slightly better. And then what we're also going to do is we are going to need to take... how do I get that again? Excuse me? Okay, I can do it in here. So we can get the obsidian shards in there, and then I can Just casually take good care of these guys, and we get ourselves an obsidian stick, and then we combine it with 2 aquamarine to make an aquamarine sword that will do considerably more damage and have considerably more overall ability. And now we'll remove those guys, we'll plop our new stuff on, we can chuck most of that stuff back in there. And I think that we're pretty good, especially for day 20. I mean, I did go mining for way too long, but like, come on now. And now what we can also do is in here, I can take ourselves, so let's look at the gems a little bit. So, Flawed Jade, chest plates, helmets, experience from mobs for helmets, jewelry, weapons, the attack speed's okay. I do want the life on hit from the ruby. And we can also get life regeneration on our boots, or over here we get a little bit extra on our... Okay, we'll put a citrine on our helmet. And then what about these guys? Chest plates plus 5% max health, cooldown reduction, plus 5 to all stats on helmet. Okay, so the flawed gem of the royal family is going on our helmet. And what we're gonna want to do then is get our chest plate to have 3 evasion, and then I think we should... Honestly, I'm just gonna put one of these on our boots as well. So, helmet is gonna have you. Come on now, let's just plop this guy on to increase all of our stats by 3. And then our boots are gonna have a little bit of some speed. Our chest plate is gonna have a good old-fashioned amount of evasion. And then our sword is, of course, going to have the life on hit. Because that's just like siphon, essentially. We just siphon the health away from the enemies. And now, where do we want to go from here? So, I do think that exploring a bit more and getting some better resources is our goal, which means we should probably start working towards the Nether. I do think that going to the Nether to get netherite is going to be one of the best things we can do. For that, what exactly am I going to want to do? Let's see. For that, we just need netherite. So, netherite, is there a different way to get netherite? We could get netherite dust. Okay, netherite dust, netherite nuggets, casting table. Okay. Is there any other way to cheese it? So, ancient debris or ancient nether ore. So we need both of those. Or impure carbine ore in a mineral grinder. So we need a impure carbine ore, which is this in a mineral crusher. Carbine crystal in a chemical crystallizer, which carbine sulfate solution, reinforced canister. That looks like it's a little bit too much, but I think for now we could start with, I think, what was that, like ore tripling? Through getting ancient debris into impure carbine ore into... I mean, that's pretty dope, no? All we need to do is go get some more obsidian and go to the Nether, I guess. Okay, let's go get some obsidian. Harvesting obsidian time. Perfect. Let's get all the obsidian. Yes, there should be plenty. Right, this. It looks like it's enough. Is that a beehive or is arcane debris? The heck is arcane debris? Apparently it's like the version of mithril for this version of the mod, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get our enchantment setup finished. We just gotta make an enchanting table, and this should give us access to base level enchants. I should have lapis in here. Perfect. We got some lapis. Can I enchant, please? Please? Please let me enchant. I want you guys to know that this has been a long session, and the main reason for that is because about every 5 to 10 minutes it will just lag and crash sometimes if I try and do something too crazy. And I've tried to fix it, but this is like the 4th time, and it's a bit much, but hopefully it worked. Well, I couldn't find out how to actually enchant stuff, because it's just giving me this screen, and it doesn't seem to want to work, but instead we're going to open up some coin pouches and some loot pouches as well, and just see what we get from them. We got some string, we got some copper coins. Interesting. Okay. I think I need flint now, so I can make flint and steel, and then we'll be able to go into the nether. This should be quite interesting indeed. Perfect. We got ourselves our flint and steel, and now... Oh, you feel corrupted energy coming from the portal. The nether will slowly spread into the overworld unless 4 coal blocks are placed within a 30-block radius around the portal. Okay. 4 coal blocks, I guess. But why 4 coal blocks? You know, fair enough, I guess. You know, they wanted coal, so we'll give them coal, I guess. You know, we'll just plop one around there, and one around there, and then like that. And that should be good, right? Perfect! Okay, with another coal block placed, you feel the corrupted energy fade. Okay, I think we've got our canteen, we've got our books, we've got our empty thing with just all of our gems. Does this have a socket on it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. You know, that's fine. I think we're ready to go into the nether. Let's just get some sleep first. Well, I've been in bed for about 3 minutes now. Don't know exactly what's happening, but it's definitely interesting to say the least. What? Oh. Okay, we've awoken. It's still nighttime. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it worked. It's daytime now, and now we should be able to go into the nether for the first time. Let's eat up some goo while we're at it. Hopefully that didn't break everything. You know, that's always the hope. And it seems as though not responding, and we DC'd. Not DC'd. It didn't break. It didn't break it. It didn't break it. What the... Excuse me? Well, it looks like we can't use shaders in the nether because it breaks everything. Although I don't actually know why there's so much fog. Fog is yellow. It's very, very yellow, which is interesting to me. What is this? It's more sulfur ore. We've got some other stuff over there too, interestingly enough. It's lagging a lot. I don't know fully what is going on exactly, but we're gonna try and explore a little bit. Let's make sure that we get a nice marker down for our portal. Okay, we got a waystone for our portal now, so we can make our way back if we need to. Instead, I think we're just gonna try and discover some more stuff. These guys. Okay, apparently it's lagging so bad that mobs just do not want to do anything. So, I don't actually know exactly what the plan is for right now. But I do think that I am most likely going to be leaving the nether rather soon. Or at least not recording a whole ton in here, because this is quite laggy. It's quite bad, actually. Okay, well, I left the nether because it wasn't working, and now, I guess, since enchanting's not working either, what I'm gonna do instead is go with an enchanting infuser. Need some crying obsidian for that, so we'll make that, and then we get an enchanting infuser. It says we get to choose the enchantments for our gear, which is interesting. So this is kind of overpowered, no? I can just go sharpness max, freezing to the max. No, okay. So we can go sharpness 9. I think we go sweeping edge. Wait, heavy blade? Incompatible with sharpness. So if I put sharpness all the way down, what does heavy blade do? Attack speed is reduced, but damage is increased by a lot. Okay. Is there something that I can use to go faster? Light blade? Okay. Is... wait. Cycle, ruthless strike, increase critical damage. We could make a pretty dope thing. Too powerful for something with such little enchanting power. So we need more Eterna. We need more... Okay. So we need more bookshelves for this to work. I think? 15 out of 30. So maybe more powerful bookshelves work? I don't know. But we can at least enchant it with some sharpness 9. I think that's a good place to start. Same with this guy we can put, okay, we need more of anything in order to get some other stuff. We can at least unbreaking to it, which is good. Wait, can I not? Oh, you can't enchant them again. Shoot. If I break down a bookshelf, can I enchant the books with what I want? At least we can get a disenchanter from these guys, right? Yeah, we can make a disenchanter, and all it takes is crystallized obsidian, which honestly isn't too bad. We just need a solidification chamber, and we can get all the other stuff. Okay. This is gonna be sick. Oh my gosh. I've just spent so long grinding for enchantments. So I've been going underground, and I finally started getting stuff smelted up, by the way. I don't know why it took so long for me to start getting stuff smelted up, but I've been underground just grinding mobs in some mob farm things, like the spawners and whatever. Just grinding them away because I wanted to get a bunch of enchantments. So we've got glowing hell shelves, and essentially in here we have enchantments that go up to Eterna 30. So we're gonna need to get all the way up, and the only way to get all the way up is to actually go through Enfuse Rectification, Hell Shelf's Masterful Sight, Deep Shift of Arcane Treasures, B Shelves, Draconic End Shelves, and Soul Touch Skulk Shelves. But you're gonna take their own stuff. We're gonna need to kill the Ender Dragon, kill the Warden, and do some other stuff. And the reason for that, of course, is because we want to absolutely go a little bit crazy with it. But, of course, there's not a whole ton else that we really need to do, because I have the highest level of enchantments I could get on my new armor, which is, this stuff is Gobber, tier 1 Gobber, so it's not even Nether Gobber. But, the protection's a little bit crazy due to purely the fact that, there's an enchantment that gives you increased resistance, and also one that increases the amount of, well, essentially it just increases the amount of armor the armor has. So, as you can see when I hover over these guys, it says that 84 is our, like, this will go up to 84. That's because our current is at like 82, and that's a little bit crazy. But, of course, now we need to actually start getting some progression taken care of. So what I'm thinking we do is we try and find ourselves a deep dark and go in and kill a warden. Or we go back into the Nether and I try and get wither skeleton skulls. The only issue with that is the Nether is so laggy. It took me so long to get glowstone for the glowing hell shelves that I was so upset. It's a whole thing. But thankfully we do have double jumps now. We have mid-air jumps, and I also take a lot decreased fall damage, which is great, from feather falling like crazy high, feather falling 11. So that's fun. We also have like crazy attack range, which is great, and really happy about that. But let's go see what we can get in an ancient city. Why don't we? Now, what's this? Supposedly there's actually just a city beneath us, but there's also just a tomb down here. Interesting. Potted brown mushroom. Whoa, lag. Okay. Uh-oh. Now we should be able to go in. Stairs. Okay, what's this back here? Cauldron. Well, nothing underneath it. Okay, interesting. Maybe the ancient city's like beneath this sarcophagus? Anything? Nope. Okay, nothing. Nope. Okay, pots. Some bones. We get silverfish. Get rid of the silverfish. Silverfish suck. Obsidian bronze repeat crossbow. That's crazy. Okay. And then we got ourselves a chipped gem of efficacious toxin, an ancient shard, a treasure bag, some leather gloves, an adhesive bandage, and a ring. Okay, okay. We can wear the ring, we can wear the gloves. Those will just be massive bonuses. We can chuck most of the stuff into here, because we don't really need it, which is perfect. And now we just get down to the ancient city because we don't want to waste any more time. Well, we've discovered the deep dark, the edge of the skulk. What is this? Gem coin trunk. Pudding topaz. So we can get some topaz from these. Interesting. I don't know what topaz is actually used for. From brass geodes. I guess it just looks cool. We'll chuck that out there for now. We need to actually find the ancient city. So it's probably farther down. Let's see if we can dig into it. Why don't we? Let's just find out. Probably just beneath us all the way. Looks like we found our way in. We're not gonna worry too much about not fighting wardens. We don't really care. We want to fight a warden because we need to take down a warden. Or at least a couple in order to get enough stuff for the skulk-touched skulk shelves. So what we want to do is we want to come over and we want to get the loot pots. We want to get all the loot that we possibly can, and also not worry about fighting war. Budding ruby gem corn. What the malachite, sapphire stuff. I'm just gonna use anthracite as my, building block for now. Just do that. Get a bunch of XP, and then, I mean, it's pretty dark with, the warden and stuff going on, but it shouldn't be too bad, right? Okay, let me double jump. Double jump has a cooldown, so I gotta make sure that I'm using the cooldown whenever I can. And is that did a warden spawn? Or is it something else? Oh, there's a skulked jaw. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. That's weird. Deep bricks. Cool. Some replica ore. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Platinum. Platinum's pretty good. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of platinum. Okay. What else can we find, though? Not seeing a ton of... There's a chest. Oh my gosh, this chest has so much loot. What? Okay, novelty drinking hat. We can grab that for a relic. Blindness or Chalcum upgrade. Lunar gem. Peel. Don't know what that is. Probably need it though. Onion. Free onion. Nice. Dimethyst shard. Iron swords. Another dimethyst shard. Empty cells. Firecracker. Oh my gosh. There's that mod. Deep dark blueprint from guns. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go a little crazy because we're gonna have to store all this stuff, and I'm gonna have to use most of this stuff, aren't I? Eye of Ender. Okay. Ancient knowledge. Enchanter's vial. We got a lesser warp crystal. We got other random foods. Another firecracker sapling. Some disc fragments. Some more diamethyst shards. Diamond leggings. Skulk cells, normal cells, default shield, okay, heavy chain. Spell resistance, not super useful, but, do I have something on my neck? No. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we got that now. Now, all we need to do is hopefully find a little more stuff, and then we can fight a warden. Please work. Okay, there's another chest up there. Perfect. Let's see what's inside. Come on now. More empty cells. We got a chipped invigorating gem. We got another ancient knowledge fragment. Some stuff. We got a skeleton skull, which is nice. Lure, hypervelocity. Create lava skull. Don't really need that, but we can chuck most of that stuff into there. And I think now it's time to fight a warden. So let's trigger that warden fight. Perfect. Okay, let's see how many hits it takes to take out one. It looks like 2. It looks like 2 hits for... I'm gonna grind wardens for a little bit then. If wardens are that easy to take down. Wait, this might be even better than I thought, because we just got ancient debris, so maybe we can farm netherite from the wardens instead? I don't know, though. Also, I think I found the way to increase the level of the other kind of level that's in the bottom left. Apparently there's a whole nother stat screen for that. So what I want to do is we can increase a bunch of different things. But what I really want to do is increase our opportunity to basically increase the chance of us getting better loot or triggering better things. And I'm going to increase that to the max for now. And we're just going to go with that. And we're just going to keep going with that and going insane. And I'm just going to keep farming wardens until we get enough ancient debris for everything that I really need. So I don't know how rare it is to get ancient debris from wardens, but yeah, we can get it from Blackstone Castle, Brazier Chest, Piglins, Pipeline, Treasure, Castle, Reactor, Sanctum. I mean, I guess we sometimes get rare rolls from wardens? I don't even know, that was weird. But I'm just gonna keep farming them. Okay, well, I've been fighting wardens for a little bit now, and we so far have got, I think that's like 50 wardens total, like 47 Hearts of the Deep. A pretty good amount. We've got enough warden tendrils so I can make the skulk shelves. I need to get some bee stuff to make the bee shelves. I'm gonna need to make the normal deep shelves to, of course, do the good old-fashioned, beautiful, beautiful deep shelving. And, I mean, everything else that I need to take care of, I just need more netherite for. I didn't end up getting any more ancient debris, so I don't know if I got really lucky or if it was just a weird drop chance thing, but yeah, regardless of that, honestly, quite amazing indeed that we ended up being able to just go that crazy. Okay, level 100, I reached level 100 like a couple minutes ago, but okay, thank you, I appreciate it. There's also echo ingots, which honestly, I don't fully know what they're super used for. We could get an echo sword with it, but it's not super great. Neither is the echo helmet or whatever. So I think for now, I'm just gonna work on enchanting stuff so I can raise the Eterna to maximum. I want to raise everything to maximum because I do think we need that in order to go like completely absurd with it. But I do want to make sure that I also use the mineral grinder and the mineral crusher in order to get out of the 6 that should net me 18. Not 18, yeah, 18. Should net me 18 total of the whatever they're called. The netherite, what's it called? Shoot, how am I so stupid? What? Of the impure carbine, it'll give me 3 per, which then each one will turn into a netherite dust, and then I smelt that into a netherite ingot. So each one, 18 total netherite is what I will end up getting from 6 ancient debris. I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty darn stupid. It took me way too long to figure out that this is a 240 volt machine as opposed to this one being a 120 volt machine. So I was trying to run this one off of 120 volt, and of course that's not gonna work. So now that we've got it on the proper okay, joy. Okay, I decided to revert what just happened. So before, if you try and do it with 120 volt and it's 240 volt, then it'll break it. Thankfully, this one is 240 volt, which is great because that's exactly what we need for it. This one's a double mineral grinder. It's essentially just 2 mineral grinders in one, which is pretty cool. But I just impatience, so I just reverted it to a previous backup. Thankfully, I had a backup, but you know, it's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. It's pretty dope. So we end up just getting netherite dust, which then, once we take the netherite dust, if we put it in smelting, I gotta make sure that it's in an actual furnace so that we can adjust certain parameters. So essentially what we want to make sure that we can do is in here, switch it, we make sure it's on netherite ingot. That way it'll smelt our netherite dust directly into netherite ingots. And I think that we need that. No, I need ancient shoot. So I need ancient scrap for each one, which I need 3. Okay, I gotta do the math on that. Now, day 45, we finally have the Hell Shelf of Masterful Sight. We have a B shelf. Now all we need is the Shelf of End Fuse Rectification and Draconic End Shelves. For that, we're going to need normal end shelves, which is going to take infused dragon breath, which is just dragon breath in an enchantment table with a particular level of Quanta, Eterna, and Arcana. And then we also need shelf of infused rectification, which is shelves of hellbound rectification, which is shelves of seabound rectification, which is sea shelves. So I have to do the sea shelf route in order to get those. So we get the last level just fine. Same with seabound. We just need to get the infused sea shelves, which is just going to take normal sea shelves, and I need 3 of these, which are prismarine, so I need some prismarine. I just need prismarine. That's pretty much it. Frozen prismarine, staying, polished prismarine. Okay. You know what? Not bad. Okay. So we'll move on to that next, and then we should probably go to the end soon. Okay, just got back from a day exploration in the Nether. So now we've got ourselves some wither skeleton skulls, we got ourselves some soul sand, so we can actually fight a couple withers, and we're gonna just do exactly that. There's no reason for us to hesitate, but I do think that I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about them flying up too far, so we're just gonna drop to a random cave. Of course, we can get rid of all the mobs and stuff because they don't really matter. Now it's time to make ourselves a good old-fashioned wither spawn doohickey. So we just do it like that. Okay, these guys have to stop. Please stop. There we go. Perfect. That should be a little better. Of course, too many stupid skeletons. We got a couple more wither skeleton skulls, so I guess we can spawn another wither, which is great. But instead, we're just going to do this, and now it's time for us to fight our very first wither. Let's see how this goes. I don't think it should be very difficult at all. We should just be able to deflect, and then... yeah, it was like a 2 or 3 shot. Oh. So it died twice? I don't know exactly what just happened, but we got our Nether Star, which is great because that's exactly what we wanted. Now I'm gonna need to figure out what else we really want to keep and what we want to farm. But I do think that we're gonna want to start farming some of this stuff. So I think I'm gonna need to make a storage system. Should probably do that. Okay, well, I just spent a bunch of time. I think it's day, like, what, day 52 or something now, because I had to make a solar panel, and this is just essentially just an upgraded mechanism solar panel, so I had to go into mechanism, and that's just to power a crafting grid that has everything. But now I want to actually get the enchanted stuff finished, and so we need to go over to an ocean monument and just steal some prismarine. That's all it's really going to take. Then we can make the shelves of hellbound rectification, and then we can work on everything else. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's go over to that ocean monument that's only, 2,000 blocks away. What the heck is this? Is this all iron ore? What? Can I just get all this for free? I mean, heck, how much iron is this gonna be? What? Let's see just how much iron this is total. This is an insane amount. Why is this even here? It's just an iron obelisk. Okay, well that was a profound waste of time because that goes down all the way to bedrock and essentially is just infinite iron for the rest of this. So I got 8,000 and then 1,000 blocks of raw iron and decided that I'm gonna stop there because that's about 20 total 1,000 iron. And we need to go do something, so I actually need to get to this ocean monument so that we can try and achieve our goal for this video. So hopefully we'll be able to get at least somewhere along the meteorite matrix level gear by the end of this particular 100 days video. That's the hope, of course. Thankfully, it looks like when I'm in the boat, I'll be able to relax, because I can just slow it down or speed it up, and I can just wait and chill, which is great. And what I'm going to do while we're doing this is I'm going to drink some water, and I'm going to tell you guys to make sure that you're staying hydrated, and to also make sure that honestly, just check out the rest of the videos. Subscribe if you're enjoying these. Honestly, I enjoy making them, and people seem to like these a lot more. Uh-oh, our boat just broke. Or it didn't break? I don't... What is going on? Okay, let's speed up again. Okay. So we gotta turn again. There we go. Okay, I'm very confused. Okay, we gotta turn again. This boat control is very strange now. I don't know what this is, but honestly, it's kind of cool. Thankfully, it looks like we're only about 100 and something blocks away. Uh, uh-oh. Honestly, this is taking forever to load, so I think that for now, I think I'm gonna end this particular thing now, and we're just gonna call it the first 50 days, and when we get to 100 days, I'll make a full 100 days video, and we'll do that. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!